Hello everybody, this is Linda from Linda's Paper Garden. I hope you're having a great, fantastic day. I wanted to show you a Mother's Day card that I have made, and I think it's adorable. This is a pattern that I made, I designed. I wanted a similar pattern like this from a die cut set, but when I went to order that, it was out of stock. And so I tried to order it a couple times and it still wasn't in stock. So I thought, okay, I will try my hand at making it. And I got the idea actually from when I was a little girl. My mother was a tiny lady and she was a seamstress. And so I watched her manipulate material and cut it in so many different ways. She had a little tiny waist, so she would fold her material, snip it, hem it, put a zipper in it, put a band on it, and there was a skirt my mother had made. And I thought maybe I could do that with paper. So I'm going to show you how I designed this. Okay, so I'm going to set it aside, but I thought we needed a Mother's Day card, so let me set that aside. I will bring in the pattern that I made for you guys. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Okay. Right there is the pattern that I made that I will go ahead and put in the description box below this tutorial, so that way you'll have it, that you can copy it and print it, copy it, whatever you want to do, and you'll have this design. Like I said, you can get the die cut, but as of right now, the die cut is out of stock. And I did try Amazon. I tried Etsy. Etsy did have it. That's where I went to get it, but they are out of stock. I do have one that's cut here that I'll show you what I done, and I just made my pencil marks darker so I could see it. And I will go ahead and do that on my pattern before I copy it, or before I take it and put it on my directions below. But anyway, I went ahead and cut this out. Now it's 11 inches wide and it's 5 inches tall. And the marks that you see below here is actually our score line marks and the score line marks above. Okay, and I will make sure that I put that on there, that these are score lines. And as you watch this video, this tutorial, you'll see what I mean by that. But this is what the actual pattern looks like. And so we will, I will, as I said, put the link below, or the pattern below for you. Now let's set that aside. I'm going to set that aside. We are going to score our pattern, but we're going to score it on our trimmer. But let me bring in and show you what you'll need to make this card. You will need 1 sheet of cardstock. This came from Hobby Lobby, and it is 10.5 by 7, and I scored it at 5 1/4. Okay. Then you will need a sheet of designer paper, which also came from Hobby Lobby. Everything that I have used came, I believe, from Hobby Lobby except one item, and I will show you that item. Okay, so this designer series paper is 5 inches by 6 3/4 inches, and I'll show you what we'll do with that just in a little bit. Also, you will need a sheet of just a piece of scrap, whatever color you're using, just a piece of scrap, because we're actually going to make a belt out of this, or a band, whichever one you want to call it. Here is our pattern paper that we're going to make our skirt part of our dress out of. And here, guys, is, let me put a piece of bright paper underneath there. This is the only thing that I did not make myself. This is a image that I got from my Cricut, and I will put the image number down below in the description box. But I actually got this off my Cricut, okay? That's the only thing I used my Cricut for. Here is our top of our dress. And I actually just took this piece of paper, this top sheet designer paper, I laid it down on my mannequin, traced it out, cut it out, and then my mannequin doesn't have a V in it, but I wanted a V shape on my dress for my the collar pattern of my dress. And so I just went down and just cut a V out, guys. So let's get started on our card. Like I said, we are going to bring in our trimmer, and we're going to actually pull our cutter down because we're not going to use that at all for this project. But as you can see, and let me just pull this up so you can see it, I have marked all of my score lines right here. Now I didn't mark anything in the middle because we don't need that. The purpose for the pattern is to show you how they run. Then I put my score marks up here. Now this is the actual pattern, if you can see that, the pencil marks. That's the actual pattern of my skirt part of my dress. But I went ahead and cut out above all that so I would have room to put my score marks. Then once we score it, we'll go back and we'll cut it out. Okay, so the way we're going to score this is we are going to line up our score mark on the bottom with our first score mark at the top. So we're going to line from here to here up, okay? Now when you are scoring, this is thinner paper than this is not a cardstock paper, this is a designer series paper, so it's a little bit thinner than your cardstock. So when you are scoring this, make sure that you don't press too hard down. Just make sure you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be plenty enough to get your score mark. Don't press hard or you'll actually cut your paper, even using this score mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, come around, find your other marking, bottom here, top there, and simply score. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now your top score markings are really close to each other, so we have to be really careful that we don't overlap on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you what I mean just in a minute. Okay, so let's come over here, find our bottom, find our top, and let's score it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, lining up your marks. And guys, if you lined it up right, you will have 8 score lines. You'll have 8 score lines. See how I am moving this paper around? One, 2, 3, 4. My mother used to take a piece of material, no joke, guys, and she was so tiny in her waist that she would fold it and just snip the top of it, and she would have a perfect waistline. 1, 2, 3, 4. My mother could do anything, absolutely anything. Okay, so we are going to now come in here and we are going to cut out our skirt. But what I was talking about when I said to be careful, see how close our score marks are? They're very close. There's 8 at the top. They're spread out at the bottom, but 8 at the bottom. Okay? So now let's go ahead and cut out our pattern. This way, we're shaping it to where we'll have some shape to our skirt when we fold it. Okay, now let's come up here and come up the side. Now, you're wondering why I traced this pattern out on the top of my designer paper. Because if I didn't, my score lines wouldn't lay right. So if you're cutting it out and you're doing like I'm doing and you have any pencil marks showing, just simply take and real lightly go over with your eraser and they will come off and they will not show on your paper. Okay? So now that we have our score lines on our paper, on our skirt, we have it cut out, let's go ahead and fold it. And we are going to go just up like a fan. We're going to fold it like a fan. So the first one's going to go this way, and then we're going to go this way. Well, I started that. Bring it to you, and then go back. Bring it to you. And then on this one, we're going to fold to our other folds. Okay? Same way here, guys. Same way here. Okay, and now let's get this one. And there is our skirt. Simply made. Just by actually taking a half circle, half moon, scoring it in 8 different places, and then just folding it up. And that makes our skirt part of our card. Okay? So we'll set that aside just for a minute. Let's bring in, and I'm going to bring in this pink sheet of paper so you can see this better. Let's bring in our mannequin. And let's go ahead and let's place our dress on our mannequin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little dab of glue just right there, just for the moment. And then I'm going to line up my dress at the top, just like that. Okay, now come back in, and you can now put some tape or some glue on your mannequin. You don't want to use tape on this, guys, because you want it to hold really, really good. We are going to use some tape. I want to show you a trick. We are going to use some tape, but we don't want to put tape on this, because once it's down with tape. Okay? Now we'll come in here and we'll just make a straight line down and hold that in place like that. Okay? So there is got our mannequin for our dress. So now let's bring back in our dress, our skirt part. And we're going to place it just like so. Keeping in mind that we want to keep our legs down here showing. Okay, we want our legs to show. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to put some glue on each one of our folds. So if you have a fold, put you a little bit of glue right there and just squeeze it together. And what that's going to do is that's going to help keep our skirt from shifting on our card. Okay, again, and that's going to keep our creases on our skirt really tight. Right here, and fold it just like that. And we'll do the last one, guys, just like that. Oops, did I not get no glue? I didn't. Okay, just like that. Now let's hold that just for a moment. Now bring it around and put you some glue on the back of your skirt. And then we're going to place that on our mannequin. Just like that. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Okay? Now, we need to put a belt or a band around our dress. I didn't measure this. It is 1/4 of an inch wide. It's 1/4 of an inch wide. But I just cut me off a strip from the card base, because I cut some off of that, and I thought, well, I'll just use that. That works for me, and that looks pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a dab of glue right across. Just like so. Okay. Just like so. And we'll hold it in place just for a moment. Okay. Now I'm going to cut off quite a bit of that. Like that. And just like that. And I may have to cut some more. I'm not quite sure. Turn it around. Holding down and just fold over. Just like that. And let's put some glue. There we go. And we will do the other side the same way. Pick it up. Fold it back. And glue it down. We'll hold it just for a second. Okay. Now, guys, I want to show you something. On my mannequin, we've got a little bit showing. We don't want that to show at all. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to simply cut that off. Just like that. And we have a little snippet over here that's showing, and we don't want that. So we're just going to cut that off. Okay? Now, that way we don't see that showing through. Okay, guys. Now what I want to do is I want to bling just a little bit to bring a little bit of life to our dress. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to come in here, and I have got some jewels. And we've got some deep purple, and we have some lilac color. And I think I want to use the lilac color because I think it's more the color of our dress. Okay, so let's come in here and let's pick up. I'm going to pick up 4 maybe. Let's see if we'll 4 do it. Maybe 5. If we don't need 5, we can take it off. Okay, so I'm going to put right across my belt, getting it even. Just right across my belt like that. Okay, and to dress it up just a little bit more, let's go ahead and let's put some around the V collar part of our dress. And I'm going to start with 3. Okay. And we will put those 3, because I've been working today, so just my hands are looking terrible today. They've been really swollen with arthritis. I have arthritis. but that's okay. Let's get 3 more. Okay, and let's put them on the other side. Just like so. Okay, now I'm going to bring one more. Let's get it off the paper here. I'm going to bring one more right here. And I'm going to bring one more on the other side. Okay. If we can get it off there, here we go. Just like right there. Okay, let's pull this up a little bit and bring that up just a little bit. There we go. Alright, now there is our bling on our dress. So the next thing we need to do, guys, is we need to come in. We'll set this aside just for a moment. And let's bring in our card. And let's go ahead and put the inside of our card in before we put our dress on our card. Now, remember I told you that we're going to use our tape? This is how we're going to do it. I want you to position your paper where you want it. Okay, and I want mine just like that. Okay, hold down the bottom. Come up here and slide your tape across. There you go. And Debbie, if you're watching, this is a good rule of thumb for your other cards. Okay, and there we go. It's done. Okay, so now let's get a bone folder and let's crease, varnish that down really good. So let's come in here now, guys, and let's put our dress on our card. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring our card, our dress, all the way to the top of our card. And what I'm going to do, guys, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to actually get a pencil, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just trace my dress on my card. And you're wondering why I'm doing that. I'm going to show you. Okay, there is our dress traced. Can you see that? We've traced it out on a pencil very lightly. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut that out. I'm just going to simply cut that out. Starting at my corner. Okay. Turning my paper. Letting my paper do the work. Come up here. Now I'm going to get my little scissors and I'm going to come around here and I'm going to cut the Cricut part. That's a very hard word for me to say. Out. Okay. Okay, I've got a little bit right here that I need to clean up. Okay, now I want to show you something, guys. Alrighty, set that aside. Bring in our dress. Look what we've done. We have made our pattern to fit our card. And we're just simply putting glue on our card or on our dress. And we are going to come over here and we're going to line this up where it matches. Okay. I'm not sure what I have right here. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to close our card up, and there we have our card. Isn't that just neat? I think that's just a neat little card. Neat little card. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually glue these down. But I don't want to glue that down, okay? I just want to leave it the way it is. Now, let's come in here and let's put our Happy Mother's Day on our card, because that's what we're making, a Mother's Day card. So let's put some ink, load it up, and I'm just using black ink. Happy Mother's Day. And there, guys, is our card. But I'm not finished with it yet. I want to do something different. I want to do something a little bit more to my card. So I'm going to bring out my larger jewel tones. And I'm going to put some on around my card. Okay, so let's put one here, maybe. Let's get us another one. Okay, get it off my fingers. Doesn't want to. Okay, here we go. Let's put one down here, maybe. And one more. And we'll put it right there. And guys, that is our Mother's Day card. Now, you can send this Mother's Day card to whomever you want to. So I'm not putting a sentiment in there yet. But when I do, I'm not going to go past my waistline. So anything, my waistline's here, so I'll write on this side of my card. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this card. I hope that you have a blessed and beautiful Mother's Day for those who are mothers. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I've enjoyed teaching, I've enjoyed crafting with you, and I want a lot of more people to join my channel. So if you are enjoying my channel, share this, and maybe someone else will want to join also. So remember to hit subscribe and like when you come across my channel. Again, my directions will be down above the below the tutorial. And as always, from my crafting corner to yours, may you be blessed. May you be blessed. Happy crafting.